Today we are doing stuff with glasses! Yay! I told you guys they weren't going to be gone forever. So, if you're interested in this makeup class for ladies that wear glasses, go ahead and stay tuned. And, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Okay, so I'm going to start in the order that I put my makeup on. So first things first, we're going to start with the eyes. And when considering your makeup for when you're wearing glasses, with the eyes, I always say keep it light and kind of neutral. But you can also play with it and have fun. I like to keep my lids nice and bright, and it opens the eyes so they're nice and visible behind those lenses, because as you know, my lenses are pretty thick, so it makes my eyes look smaller. So I want to actually make my eyes look bigger behind the glasses. I want them to come out and pop out. So I have a few options for some lid colors. I do like to go in with some crease colors, and that is number 2 on the list, is also keeping in mind keeping the lid bright, but also use shadows that enhance your eye color, because like I said, you want those eyes to pop from behind the glasses, especially if your glasses are like mine and make your eyes look smaller. So I want to enhance my eye color at the same time keep it bright and kind of neutral. So I have a few options. My eyes are blue, so browns and like purples and pinks, kind of in those families, make my eyes pop. And so they're also kind of neutral too, a little bit. So for my crease colors, these two are my all-time favorites. These are by Makeup Geek. We have Creme Brulee and Cocoa Bear. And I also have these two new shadows over here that I absolutely love. Where are they at? Sorry. 2 shadows over here that are new, that I absolutely love, that also enhance my eye color. And these are by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know the names of these yet, though. This color is Pink Champagne. And it's a nice, like I said, like bright, sparkly, purpley color that'll enhance my eye color. Oh my goodness. Get it together, Megan. I just took a chunk out of it. And the other color that I absolutely love to use for my crease is this. It's called Dusty Rose by Anastasia, and it's more of like a mauve-y color, so like I said, it's still kind of neutral, but it's going to make my eye color pop. For today's video, I am going to go in with these 2 new colors by Anastasia. Well, they're new to me, I think, the Dusty Rose and Pink Champagne, because they're going to bring out my eye color, and they're still kind of neutral. So for today's video, I'm going to be using those 2. So the third tip that I have is don't forget to highlight your eyes. So what I mean by that is I like to highlight underneath my brow bone and my inner corner to open up my eyes. Like I said, that's the whole goal for me personally when I wear glasses, is to make my eyes look bigger, because my glasses make them look small. So I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone and my inner corner of my eyes. So to highlight my brow bone, I like to keep it a matte shade, so I like these 2, Porcelain and Custard by Lorac. It's a yellow matte shade and like a cream colored matte shade. So I just like to run that right under there. And also it helps to blend out that crease color that we put in there. So I just like to do that. And if you want, you can go in with like a shimmery shade at like the very highest point of the eyebrow, which I also like to do. So my favorite color for that is Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek. I love this shadow. It's just enough, but not too much. If you barely just put any on right there. Just kind of like that. Number 4 for me is liner. So you want to use a I like to use a liquid liner because it's easier for me, because I love to do a winged liner when I wear my glasses, just because it's flattering for me and my frames. But the rule of thumb is the thicker your frames, the thicker your liner, because you don't want to lose your eyes behind your frames. You know what I'm saying? So I like the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, and I'm going to go ahead and do a winged liner. Okay, so I don't put my winged liner on too thick because I'm sure, as you guys know, that my frames aren't that thick, but they're not like thin either. So I put my winged liner on like a nice like medium, and I'm happy with it. Now the other thing that I don't do when I put on liner is I don't take it all the way into the inner corners, because we're going to leave that for the highlight later, and so the less dark color you have in the inner corner, the bigger your eyes are going to appear. So that's what I'm going for. So I didn't take my liner all the way in, and yeah, so looking good so far. So number 5 on my list is your waterline. So rule of thumb, I'm sure as you guys know from previous videos that I've done, it's good to wear like a nice neutral bright color on your waterline, because that's also going to open up your eyes, or a fun bright color on your waterline is also going to do the same thing. So for a neutral, I like the NYX Wonder Pencil. What color is this? I think this is just nude or something. Oh, light. Color light. So it's like a nice flesh tone color. And so like I said, that's gonna pretty much open up your eyes. The other thing, I don't know where it went. Oh, right here. Another good neutral bright color is obviously white, but sometimes white kind of scares people, but that's also going to make your eyes look bigger. That was the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, by the way. Or you can go in with a nice bright colored liner. I absolutely love the Stila liners because they stay on my waterline really well, because my eyes are, you know, pretty moist. So I have a bunch of Stila liners that are brightly colored. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. Mint Julep is one of my favorites. This is the Canary, which enhances my eye color, so that's why I love this one. Here's another one that also enhances my eye color. This one's called Gilded. It's a nice like bronzy gold color, which is going to look nice with blue eyes. And this is my newest one to my collection. This one's called Deep Fuchsia. Don't be thrown off by the color of this. This is actually a really bright berry color, and I love this because this is also going to enhance my blue eyes. And so I think today I'm going to give this one a try, because like I said, I put some mauvey, purpley colors on my eyes, so this is going to look, I think, really nice with this and enhance my eye color at the same time and brighten it. Alright, so step number 6 for me is concealer and corrector. Do not forget to conceal and correct, because you guys know me, I have pretty dark circles under here. They're actually looking kind of decent today. Looking decent. But having glasses on your face is going to cast a shadow under here, so you definitely want to correct under here, so you're not walking around looking like you got, you know, bags under your eyes or, you know, dark circles. So I got this Sephora Pantone Universe Corrector palette, and it's got, oops, don't want to blind you guys. It's got all of these lovely colors in here, concealers and correctors. But for my concealer, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Cream Concealer. I absolutely love this. So this, I usually use a few shades lighter than my foundation on top of the dark circle corrector. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Too much peach color, but you want enough. And the lighter one. And then just kind of, I usually just kind of like blend it out a little bit with my finger. So like I said, I don't have too much because I like to crease underneath the eye too. Another thing to not forget is to set your under eye. I like to go in with a translucent setting powder. This is the one by Kat Von D that has reflective powers in it. And so this is going to make your eyes look brighter underneath, essentially. Also using like a yellow setting powder is good for under the eye to make your eyes look brighter. So I'm going to use this guy, and I'm just going to put it on my beauty blender and bake. Yet I'm just going to highlight the inner corner to brighten that up. And I love this color for my eye color, so for you blue-eyed people out there, this would actually probably even look really good with green too. I like to drag this out onto the lower lash line also to, like I said, to keep that color nice and bright in there. So we'll be able to see that behind the glasses, and like I said, it makes the eyes look more open. So next on my list is number 7 and 8. We want to curl those lashes because they're gonna, if you have pretty long lashes, which I do, they're gonna be touching your glasses. So if you put mascara on, that mascara is gonna transfer onto your glasses unless they're curled really good. I just have a basic curler here from Sephora, nothing special. And I also like to tightline my upper lash line to make my lashes look fuller. Another good tip. And you want to use a volumizing mascara versus a curling mascara. So because curling mascara is going to make your lashes even longer, and we don't necessarily want that. We do want that if we're not wearing glasses, obviously. But since we are wearing glasses, longer lashes is just going to give you a problem, and they're going to touch your glasses and get that mascara on your glasses, and it's a pain in the butt to get off. So you want to use volumizing to make them look fuller, but not necessarily longer to where it's going to be touching our glasses. So I like the Dior Addict It Lash. This is an amazing volumizing mascara. I love it. So that's what I'm going to be using. So tip number 9 is to make sure that your brows are done, because your glasses frame your eyes and your brows frame your glasses. So, you just gotta go in there and define those brows and make them look nice. Say my brows are already shaped, which helps. Makes it a lot easier. And I woke up today and my brows were like crazy. Like, I woke up today and my brow hairs were just like crazy, like, I don't know what. I tried everything to like flatten them out, and they kind of did and kind of didn't. So my eyebrows is not going to be a good eyebrow day today, I'll tell you that much. I don't know what happened to them, but... Okay, so now that we have the brows on, we're pretty much almost done with everything. The last thing, my last tip for all you lovely ladies out there is you can go ham with your lips. Do a bold lip love on it. I'm going to wear the Viva Glam Miley Cyrus lip because I don't get to wear this very often. And so I'm going to do it today. I love this color. Alright everybody, so that is it for this video. If there's any tips or tricks that you guys found that works for you that I didn't mention here in this video, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!